Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. This place is so good. I got a free meal and went over there and bought something extra just because of how awesome they are. Oh, excuse me, but we'll get to that. Woo. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be from the band Boom! Cyclone 9. Which, if you're unfamiliar with the band Cyclone 9, they've actually been around for a while. It's sort of like early 2000s, I believe. Kind of an industrial metal, dark synthwave, very electronica style music. I became aware of these folks in 2023 because I was aware of one of their other members from one of his other projects called Not My God, and I really liked that. And I ended up at one of the shows. I was talking with another fellow attendee of the show. She was a big fan of Cyclone 9. She convinced me, hey, they're going to be coming through again. You should definitely check it out. And I did, and they're fantastic. So much so, not only did I buy merch, I actually got some videos of their performance. Happens to be on this particular channel. That was an excellent show all around. All the bands were fantastic. Maybe you want to check them out. I'm just saying. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why is it so fantastic that I had to get something else? That's because I headed back to Boom! Dak Dak Korean Wings in Villa Park, Illinois. Which, by the way, because this is an Illinois establishment, that means it's going to end up in my Eating Out Illinois playlist. That playlist is just for local spots, places that are native to Illinois that, hopefully I can go over there and kind of spotlight a little bit through the virtue of my show. But I just got through, they had a deal going because this was their first Thursday that they were open for lunch. And so the first 10 people who came in got a 5-piece meal deal for free. I got my 5-piece meal deal. I reviewed some of their Boom coffee barbecue wings. But I was like, there's no way I'm walking away with just that. Especially when I saw this. Because, what am I reviewing for you folks? Well, it happens to be some Boom! Hot honey wings! Which, hot honey is like the thing of 2024. It's just like everybody's coming out with stuff for it. Wingstop came out with something for it. 2 flavors of potato chips now. It's like it's a whole thing. Which has prompted me to come up with this goofy little rhyme, which is, oh God, how does it go? Hot honey 24, we got what you're looking for. Yeah! So, theirs, by the way, consists of their hot honey. It is honey, chili flakes, and orange peel. So, let's give it a go. These are boneless wings, by the way. Because I went over there, I was like, I got bone in for the other ones. Boneless wings. So, oh my God. You know it's going to be good, and you're so happy about it. Looks like this. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Let's give it a go. Can you hear the crunch? You have to be able to. That crunch is epic. Here's the thing, folks. Oh, it's so good. It's not just putting a name on it. Oh, it's Korean wings. No. Korean way of making wings, and I'm not an expert by any means, but they have this process and it just makes it crispier. And it's just so wonderful, man. It's like, take the extra crispy chicken that you get from where the fuck ever. It's not gonna compare to this. The chicken is always fantastic from them. The wings are always spectacular. Let's talk about the sauce. So, this is actually surprisingly a little bit more of a mild sauce for them compared to some of the others I've had, which are very, very bold in flavor. This one still got the heat, still got sweetness, but it's not super punchy. So again, a little bit surprised by. Just, oh my, okay, well, there's a whole bunch of sauce in the bottom, so that might make the difference. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Because this is the second review that I've done of theirs. So, of course, these have been sitting for, 15, 20 minutes. Okay. Yeah, that was really the business right there. That hot honey. You got the honey. You got that nice little hit from the chili. Not super hot or anything, but warms up your mouth a little bit. But man, oh man, just that honey is just something else, man. Yeah, I'm definitely glad that I dug a little bit deeper on that one, because otherwise I would have been a little bit, I would have misrepresented the sauce. Oh, you can smell the honey. In terms of hot honey that I've had from places, this is the best implementation of the honey by far. And you can taste the honey, like real honey. Oh my God, that's so good. I'm so happy. Like I said, I'm so happy I dug a little bit deeper on this, because I was enjoying it up until then anyway. But I was about to be like, well, this one's pretty good. It's not as good as I was hoping from Dak Dak. No. This is stupidly good. Yeah. You just got to make sure that you're getting proper coating for it. That honey. And you just get a mild sweetness. It's almost like an orange chicken. Almost. But instead of like the heavy orange flavor, you just get like kind of a little whimsical aspect of it. And instead you just get that nice, delicious hot honey. Oh my God, this is good. Yeah, this is really, really good. But 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes and yes. Yeah. So this is one of their newer sauces. They have like 4 kind of like base sauces that are, like their staple ones. This and one of their other ones are new sauces. I guess they're on the menu all the time now. I think, maybe. Don't quote me on that. But I can 100% see why. Because this, again, in terms of hot honey sauces I've had, this is the best one I've had. I think it does the best job of representing the honey. I think it has the most outright complexity to it. If I had any gripe with it, I personally could maybe have gone a little bit hotter. I think the heat that you get from the chili is nice, and like I said, it coats your mouth, so you do get that nice heat. But it's not, I get it, they're not trying to go for like super duper spicy. But for me, and it's just me personally, a little extra kick, I think would have just like completely put it over the fucking moon for me. But even as is, it is fucking-exceptional, man. Again, I genuinely think that's the best I've had in terms of hot honey sauces. That is just fantastic. Now, in terms of Dak Dak sauce, or Dak Dak sauces, because they actually have a Dak Dak sauce, do I like it more than the coffee barbecue? Ooh, it's probably a little bit punchier than the coffee barbecue, but the coffee barbecue has so much personality. I think I'd probably go with the coffee barbecue just a little bit more, but this is still really fucking good. And yeah, I would absolutely go back for this, Because if I want hot honey, this for me is set the bar 100%. This is what I'm expecting when I'm expecting hot honey. If I'm recommending it, this is actually one that I would recommend over the coffee barbecue for most people, just because I think that the flavors at play here are a little bit more familiar, and I think you could probably get along with it a little bit better if you're not as familiar with, kind of what they're trying to do with some of the other stuff, and especially the coffee barbecue, which I think is phenomenal, but I could definitely see some people not being into. This I could see being more approachable. It is really flavorful, the heat is very manageable, and the flavor is just phenomenal. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there and have yourselves a truly local establishment-tastic rest of your life. Folks, I'm not saying every local establishment is great. I wish they were. Some aren't. That's just sad reality. But I am so fortunate living where I'm at. I have so many phenomenal places. And Dak Dak Korean wings is just, they're up there, man. I genuinely think I think there's something really special. And I think that more people need to be eating there. I think they should be open for lunch every single day of the week, not just Thursday through Sunday. They are fantastic. I'm just saying. Where else was I going with that? Oh, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in your world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we're faced with situations like that, it's important we go over there, at least try when we can. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, again, I'm going to keep preaching about it. And here's the thing. If you do have local establishments that are really, that you're very fond of, very close to your heart, that you really enjoy, not only, go out and enjoy those places, tell other people, get other people involved. Hell, hit me up in the comments. I would love to hear about these places and what they mean to you. I think that is like one of the coolest things about what I get to do with this show. I get to connect to people through excellent food. And sometimes not so excellent food, let's be honest. But, man, it's wonderful. Anyway,